right? So when did you started rapping, and how long you been rapping?
Okay, so I originally started rapping at 13.
Okay.
At that age, I was in the studio performing pretty much the same stuff I'm doing right now. Like I said, I took a break, but I say consistently it's been about going on 2 years now. I've been just trying to be consistent, dropping projects and singles, performing, and staying on top of everything that I got going on right now.
Right.
So, I just dropped a project too called Life Under Pressure.
Oh, Life Under Pressure?
Yeah.
So where can they find that at?
Y'all can find Life Under Pressure on all platforms.
Okay.
YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. It's on everything.
Okay. So what was your so as you know, like when did you know that this was it, that you know this is what you wanted to do?
I would really say it was right after I had my son. Like, I have a baby too.
Okay.
After I had him, it was just like a lifestyle change, I guess.
Right.
With the way that I used to move compared to moving as a mom now, you know?
Right.
So I was like, this shit gotta make sense. I gotta do something that can potentially change my son. Like, you know, I don't want him to grow up having to fend for himself, you know? So I don't want him to have to work so hard. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
He definitely can be silver spoon fed.
You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So, you know, I want, you know, like I tell my kids, my son, I say, look, y'all got it way easier now than when we had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, the only person that I know that had a business that I worked for was my Uncle Bay. You feel me?
Right.
First one in the family that I remember. You see what I'm saying? But like I'm telling my son, like, all your daddy friends got businesses.
Right.
If you think of it, we got it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? I say, look, you ain't gotta never go work for nobody ever. You know what I mean? I say everything that I'm building here is for you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's for you. So he works with me. He getting the hang of it. You know what I mean? And I be so proud of him. He laid the flow with me the other day. He did so good. I was just so proud of him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like it's different. It's you know what I mean? Now it's totally different than then.
Yeah. And then I feel like I gotta go a lot harder in terms of like doing this because I'm a single mom. You know?
Right.
So it's like the only parent. I won't even say single. I'm the only parent. So I gotta go a lot harder so he can see, like, you know, like he young, he a baby now, but he gonna recognize as he get older.
Right.
Like, you know, damn, my mama always was doing something productive, you know. And I'm in college, I'm a full-time college student. A lot of people don't even know that.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so
What school you go to?
I go to DeVry University.
Oh, dig that. She's a college.
I just finished up medical billing and coding. I just started going back for health information technology. I'm about to get my associates in that.
Oh, we got a scholar here too. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Keep your head in the good
So
too.
you know what I mean? She got a head on her, y'all. You feel me? So, you know, that's, you know what I mean? Like, that's great. That's great.
Yeah.
So, you know, like from now going forward, what is your plan? What's your goals here? In this rap game?
My main thing right now, I can only think one word, is just consistency. I just want to be consistent. Like, I don't necessarily have like a layout of how things gonna go because sometimes shit falls from the sky, you know.
Right.
Sometimes you just might meet somebody and end up on a podcast.
Right. You hit with a curveball.
Right.
You gotta learn how to navigate.
Gotta go with the flow, everything right now. I just want to be consistent. I want to drop.
You say go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Some women don't like. Hey, look, I told a woman, I said, look, I just go with the flow. She's like, go with the flow. I don't like going with the flow.
People,
you feel
because
me?
women like structure.
But so look, but
I like structure too at home.
But what I was telling her was, I was just saying going with the flow, meaning as, you know, we just go, and as things progress, if it's meant to be, it's gonna meant to be.
What I'm learning is that it's no way to plan out how things gonna go. You can't just be like, oh, this gonna happen this way, and this how this gonna play out, because you just never know.
Right.
You can say like, oh, I'm never gonna cross that bridge. I'm never gonna do that. You might find yourself crossing that motherfucker one day, like, well,
Exactly.
this bridge wasn't that bad.
so on your path with this music and your journey, how has, I know you done had a baby too, so you know what I mean, like you say you a single mom, so evidently that didn't work out. So you know what I mean, like what, you know what I mean, like,
you want to hear something?
Yeah.
I had a stroke.
Oh wow.
A few months ago, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had a stroke a few months ago, and you would think that would have slowed me down, but I feel like after I had a stroke, it was really like a realization thing, like all this can be over. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't a good situation.
It was a, you know what I mean? It was,
it was scary.
God blessed you to be able to come back and get.
My son really saved me. I felt like I was out for like an hour, like just couldn't move, couldn't talk or nothing. But I kept hearing something. I kept hearing my baby calling my name.
Hey, you broke me. Hey,
mommy. I'm like, I
came up out of there.
I gotta get the fuck up off this floor.
Y'all see that? The power of will.
Hey, and then ain't nothing really,
Jesus
really stopping me.
and the Lord. You feel me?
Yeah, for real. Like nothing really stopping me. Like you wouldn't even know just last week or a couple, 5, 6, 7 days ago, a week ago, I just had a heart monitor put in my chest.
Oh wow.
You would never know. Then 2 days later, I went and performed.
That's
because
look,
I'm determined.
God is great.
I feel like, I'm here. I'm gonna make this count for something. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
So I'm not gonna just, it's not gonna be, something happened. I'm not like to keep moving. I done lost people. I had a cousin. My cousin got killed a little while after my stroke. That was very upsetting. You know what I mean? But I gotta keep going. Like, I can't let nothing really just stop me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I got a lot going on. I feel like outside of music, my personal life is just a lot. I feel like music is like my outlet. You know what I mean? Where I can go record, go hop on a podcast, go perform somewhere, meet people, network, and just try to get into different stuff because when I go home, it's like reality now. Like now I gotta be that full-time mother, college student. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure the bills pay. That's when this is like a whole other world.
Right.
So I enjoy the other world.
This is your escape.
It's my escape. This is where I can just be like.
So you go crazy. So that what makes you just turn it up. But what's so crazy? You know what I mean? Like I had a dear friend Bassine that passed away a few days ago. He had just called me. You know what I mean? So and then they called me and like he passed away. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
Man,
Young, we the same age. You know what I mean? It was like, man, I'm just talking about, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody killing me, nothing like that. You know what I mean? But just an unfortunate, untimely, like, man, like, Jesus Christ.
That's how I felt. Like, in that moment, I was like, shit, I could have not came up out of that. Or my recovery could have not been good. I looked at it like a blessing, like, I'm here. Like, when people don't, it's so hard to explain to people, like, I know what it feels like when I'm gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a crazy experience. So I just felt like when I don't always talk about it, but I do because people that listen to my music and support me, I feel like that kind of like when I get to telling them a little bit more, it kind of just bring them a different outlook on me as a person and as an artist as well.
Right.
People tend to respect you a lot more when they see that, oh no, you really work hard. Like nothing can't really get in the way of what you're trying to accomplish. So, like I said, I just been trying to, my main thing is just being consistent and, just trying to meet the right people and just continue. I want to grow.
Right. So how have dating been in the midst of your journey?
I've been single for so fucking long. I don't know. I've been single. It's been maybe a year now.
Right. Just, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I would say, I have some, whatever, friends, whatever. I feel like dating ain't really been something I've been focused on.
Right.
But I appreciate having somebody in my corner that's supporting me and pushing me. Somebody that can understand what I got going on. I can't date nobody that don't see me not looking in the same, path. Because we're not going to respect nothing I'm doing. Because to one person, they might feel like this shit is a hobby. This shit is my career. This is something I'm doing. This is something I'm building on. I gotta start from the ground. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, it's really just a building process. So, So just building it from the ground up right now. but I don't think I need a relationship right now. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I wouldn't be open to having one, because who don't want love?
Right. Who don't want love? You
But,
feel me?
yeah.
It's just like that. Like with me, you feel it's like if I meet a woman on the, on the way. You see what I'm
That's
saying?
cool.
It's cool. You know what I mean?
But to be out here just looking.
Cause I just like look. I'm like, I just go with the flow. You feel me? And I just want a woman to tell me the real about, how she feels, and not, you know what I mean?
It's
not
hard.
hiding her feelings.
It's
And
hard.
because if I tell you, you know what I mean, like I ain't ready for a relationship, and you say that you ain't ready for a relationship, and then so I'm thinking we cool, right?
Yeah, when that girl gets some feelings.
But she got feelings though, but she ain't saying it though.
I ain't gonna lie. I felt like I'm that female because I want to respect my situation. Like if a dude telling me we ain't on certain things, I don't want to scare a motherfucker. Like, damn, where she come with the feelings? But when you are able to express those feelings, it's a good feeling because now I can tell you what's on my mind. It don't cause us to divide. It makes you learn to closer.
Right, but
communicate and understand.
Right, because you know what I mean, like, but you have, you know what I mean, like, you have to express how you feel regardless of what you think that other person is going to say, so that they know how you feel. So in actuality, there is an alternative. Either we can work towards something or get understanding, or we can say, okay, well, I ain't ready. I'm gonna push off.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Or it's like, okay, well, I ain't ready, but you ready. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just dealing with you. So let's, you know what I mean? Like, well, let's take it slow and just see where it goes. You feel me? Like, you still exclusive.
Sometimes though, I do feel like people get so blindsided about it, the title and the relationship and the boyfriend and girlfriend and this and that people forget that it takes a long time to gain a friend. You know what I mean? You can't really gain a friend in a week, a month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It might take a year for you to really be like, you know what, this is my friend first. I don't have a problem with doing more with that person. You know what I'm saying? Or this might be your friend first, and that might just be what y'all was meant to be friends.
Right.
People, I feel like on my end, from like my perspective, my downfall in the past has been not building a friendship with somebody really first. You know what I mean? Just kind of like, ooh, I like you like me. We gonna mess around and you gonna be my boo. Like, that's how that shit goes sour so fast because you don't really know that person. You have not even seen that person in many seasons. You might have been fucking with this nigga when he had a lot of money, but have you ever seen him broke before? That might be a mean broke nigga.
Right.
Not a, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta see people in different seasons and different aspects of life. Not just, I was fucking with him for 3 months. 3 good months. You might have a 4th bad one, you know what I mean? Just like, or even like with dealing with me, like, I'm cool, but I have had a lot of different things happen this year in my life. So if I was kicking it with somebody, they had to see me in different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't probably always seen me in the fun stage or the happy stage. You can see me happy. Don't nobody know I cry sometimes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you go through the
I go through shit. Like,
what happened?
So, and I still feel like even if I'm kicking it with somebody, I'm not even that comfortable enough yet to be like, I'm having something on my mind, I'm going through it, I'm sad, I don't want to put my shit off.
But the whole thing is be like when you feel comfortable with a person to be able to express that with them, you know what I mean? Because you will have a moment where you be like, you know what I mean? Like I can, you know what I mean? I can talk to them about this. You feel me?
Yeah,
I can talk, but what I'm saying though is, it's like women. They have the intuition to, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like when you have that moment when you say, you feel me? But that all comes with that communication though. You know what I mean?
That's the first thing.
But it's crazy. It's just so like right now, this our then and now moment.
Yeah.
So now it's so crazy dating. It's, you know what I mean? Like off the chain.
It's crazy.
Before, you know what I mean? Considering back then. Back then, it was,
I feel like back then shit was more like an ideal type of thing. Like,
it was more of a slow pace. It was a more of a, you know what I mean? Like you still had your, you know, one night stands or
it's so easy to meet different women, different men nowadays. It's like, and then you got to think of what people are influenced by, social media.
Right.
That's the biggest influence. So you might be fucking with a chick, you know, and she might keep seeing her homegirl or some other bitch on Instagram going on dinner dates and flower dates. And now she making a problem because she wants that too. I don't get no flower dates, like whatever the fuck, like, you know.
Right.
So,
Instagram has changed.
Everything play a part though.
Right.
Just everything, just overall. Like now, I feel like it's a lot more going on. Like just in the entertainment period or just out here, period. So it's a lot more going on to where typical relationships, that's not what you think. Like, you know, it's not like way back in the days, two household and the woman stay home and clean and cook and the man go to work for 40 to 80 hours and bring the money home. No, I'm getting up too. I want to go get to it too. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I feel like people gotta have an understanding because it's not, this shit is not ideal anymore. You know what I mean?
Oh no, it's crazy. You feel me? That's why I tell you people, if you got somebody already and it ain't no abuse and he ain't cheating or she ain't cheating, you know what I mean? And ain't no verbal abuse of, you know what I mean? But just, you know what I mean, like little differences and whatnot, you know what I mean? Like y'all can work through that. You feel me? Like even if y'all, you know what I mean, like if somebody cheat or whatever, you know what I mean? If y'all choose to work through that, then that's on y'all. You feel me? Because the whole thing is once you get out into this dating world and you get to meeting all these, because now you got niggas acting like women and you got women acting like niggas. You feel me, B? You know what I mean? And that's real. You know what I mean? And y'all know that's the truth. You feel me? You got
another thing about this dating shit too that's so hard is the sexual aspect of it. Because I can't, so me personally, right? And it's just me. You know, I'm not saying if a bitch do otherwise, she's a hoe. Me personally, I can only fuck one person.
Right.
In a time frame, period.
But that's
it's only because I'm an overthinker. So if I go for one nigga and another nigga, right, I'm already thinking about the one person I'm dealing with. Right. He might be. But now I gotta think about what this nigga doing. And then if he fucking two bitches, I gotta think about who them bitches fucking. And then what all they bringing back, you know what I'm saying?
But usually though, women, I'm gonna say women, usually women, not a whole trick, bitch, or whatever. Usually women deal with one man at a time. You feel me? Absolutely. And so that's when I look. So if I'm dealing with one woman, right, and I'm dealing with this woman, and she and you know we having sex and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And then after a while she start backing away.
You don't feel like she's doing.
I know that she's talking to somebody else. And now she's trying to get that time and distance.
That's very true.
She's trying to get that time and distance between us so she can start freaking with him. You see what I'm saying? I'm so, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I see that.
Somebody, I'm talking about sun up, sun down, I'm on his head. Like, not in a bad way, but just like a way of like letting him know I ain't thinking about you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Or so anything, it don't matter what it is. If I really like you, start catching feelings your mode. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
But you're also gonna know if I'm backing up, like you said.
Right.
Because I mean, I'm saying, you gonna notice it. If it's always like you notice every day I talk to you, I every morning, good morning. And then
the next thing
4 days I don't say that shit. You gonna be like, hold on.
What up? You feel me? You just start fading away. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I see that with Betty Davis side.
Right.
You feel me? Like, come on, you can't. You know what I mean? Like. Because women be thinking they slick.
Right now,
I see through that BS.
It's not really a nigga
you
that
feel me, B?
It's not really a nigga that can really even get my attention right now.
That's how it's supposed to be.
It's just not.
You know what I mean? Like, so, like, it's supposed to be like a nigga to grab your attention is a nigga that's gonna be, just gonna come in and he gonna be, and whatever you doing, he gonna push you. And he gonna be there, and he gonna, you know what I mean?
People get it wrong, and motherfuckers think it's about what the nigga doing. First of all, I'm doing for myself.
No, I ain't talking about, you know, giving you or this. And I'm talking about as far as you know, your career goals and like if you rapping and stuff.
What can get my attention from a nigga is where I was getting it. It's not what a nigga can do
for me,
where
right?
He taking me, it's how he makes me feel, how he pushes me. If I'm fucking with you and you make me be like, you know what, I see how hard he going, I want to go just as hard. Or fucking, he did tell me it ain't nothing I can't do, so why not do this? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna be more prone to want to.
Let me tell you this though. Let me give you women some game, right? You know what I mean? Nowadays, right? You know, when a woman is independent, and especially when y'all, you know what I mean, she ain't dependent upon a man, and she got her own thing going, you know what I mean? A real man, you know what I mean, like, and y'all working towards something, he gonna start doing. You feel me? He gonna start doing. You know what I mean?
And I feel like that's also like something that can't be rushed. I mean, we live in a time now, women, some women will take advantage of a good dude. So I don't feel me like, I feel like whenever he's ready to do stuff like that, he will, you know what I mean? But I feel like definitely take it slow.
Right. That's just like,
you get to this.
right. That's just like if we, you know, get into a relationship and it's going and this and that, and then one of us move in, or you move in, or me, I move in, you, whatever the case may be. Say you move in, you know what I mean? I already pay all my bills.
Right.
You feel me? I pay all my bills. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna keep doing, paying all my bills. Anyway. Right. You feel me? Now we will find out what to do with your money. Like, okay, let's invest. Let's do something.
Like
let's do this, not just, you know what I mean, I pay all the bills, then I just take my money and I'm just blowing it on shopping. Every, you know what I mean, I just do what I want to do. I do. You feel me?
Shit gotta make sense. Look, I feel like I only want to fuck with somebody that got the same, not even the same goals as me, but we want the same type of shit.
Y'all got the same mindset.
Like if I'm, like at first I remember I used to say I could never fuck with a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Then I started thinking like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't I? Because
that's the field you in.
That's the field I'm in.
Because he understand you know what I mean? Not just any, but you feel me? But he understand what I'm going through, and we can be compatible.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's just like a lot of shit, like just, you know, but like I said, right now for me, it's not like I really fuck around, you know.
Right.
So I mean, if I'm fucking around, it's just with one person. And if I'm fucking with that person 9 times out of 10, that motherfucker got my attention because not of what they do for me or, you know, that, just because of them. What they do, how they make me feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's too much.
It's too much. She's focused on her career, y'all. You guys out there, she focused on her career, y'all heard her. So don't, you know what I mean? Like my man clearly would say, don't be all up in our DMs and stuff. You know what I mean? Actually about 7SPITTAH. Feel me, V? I'm gonna tell you already, man. She focused on her career, blowing up. You know what I mean, V? You know what I mean? So tell these folks again where they can find you at, where they can get all your music, your IG, your YouTube, you got Facebook, or whatever.
Okay, I'm on social media. I'm on Instagram and TikTok at LoveThatSpittah. LoveThatSpittah. Real simple. And then I'm on all platforms, music. You just put 7SPITTAH, you know. Here. I already do too many other social medias. You know, you can find me on YouTube too. Go watch my videos. I got a lot of videos coming or whatever. You just gotta vibe with me, you know. And I think if you tune in, you will like what you see, and I got a lot more to come.
All right. Y'all make sure that y'all check her out. G. Louis, the Then and Now podcast. Y'all tune in. You know what I mean? We on the move, B. We coming to a neighborhood, a city, a state, a country near you. We out.